Steve Young's Super Bowl quest begins tonight. It's the Los Angeles Raiders against the San Francisco 49ers in the 25th season of ABC's Monday Night Football. And looking across the bay to Candlestick Park, the home of the San Francisco 49ers, where a record crowd will be on hand, nearly 70,000, to watch the 49ers and Raiders open their 1993 NFL season.
4 catches all last year.
3rd and 3. Glover in motion, comes back the other way. 49ers on the blitz, and Hostetler sacked at the 39-yard line by Ricky Jackson, who has done that so many times through the years with the New Orleans Saints.
He did 11.5 times a year ago, became a free agent, and get them burned.
3rd and 8 up at the 22-yard line. 3 receivers in the game. Nate Singleton joins Taylor and Rice, and Jerry Rice.
That's the only reason the 49ers got a first down.
Rice at the very top of his game, in the prime of his career, and going deep, and it's Jerry Rice. And Jerry Rice starts to stumble, scores the 125th touchdown of his career.
Oh, and what a great play fake on the part of Steve Young.
I think the 49ers just said to the Raiders, we have a vertical passing game too. And that was just an excellent play by Norton to save them.
3rd down and 6. Good protection for Hostetler, who swings it out to this side of the 44-yard line. It is going to be ruled no catch, incomplete. Tim Brown. And that is the case tonight. 3rd and 11. They send Brent Jones in motion. Young sidesteps, finds an open John Taylor. First down at the 44-yard line, tackled from behind.
Well, take a lot of concentration tonight on the part of the receivers.
Washington and Waters there exchanging greetings.
2nd and 10, and he goes to the side, and this time right on the money to Ricky Waters. And Jerry, in the prime of his career, he still has another 5 or 6 years at least.
3 wides now for the 49ers. They bring in Ed McCaffrey, the former Giant, played at Stanford, 6'5", had a great preseason. Number 89.
Trips left, 3rd and 13, and Young goes the other way. And the catch is made by Jerry Rice. A 40-yarder, they'll go for it. And on 4th and 2, it is Steve Young throwing, first down to the 15-yard line to Ed McCaffrey. Double tight end set here on 2nd down and 10, and they send Waters out of the backfield, so no running backs in this formation. And Young throws, and Jones makes the catch for the touchdown. Brent Jones.
So many weapons.
So many weapons and so little pass rush. The Raiders can look at one thing that has been their downfall here still in the first quarter of this football game.
Outside Candlestick on the hillside behind what would be the near side. Wind blowing up a storm on 2nd and 12. The catch made at the 39-yard line by Tim Brown. It's the gist. There is Mike Shanahan, whose offense has been spectacular in the first quarter.
He communicates to the sidelines. They communicate to Steve Young.
There's a fake end around and a catch made by Tim Brown. A lot of razzle-dazzle and about a end of 1, 14-0. Back we come with Monday Night Football after this message and a word from our ABC station.
Average 4.6 as a rookie, and the Raiders felt there was something there that wasn't being utilized.
3rd and 7. Dent with pressure from the backside, and the pass is too high, intended for James Jett.
That high pass by Hostetler that could have been 6.
41-yard attempt. Jeff Jacob kicked 35 field goals to tie an NFL record last year. This one is wide. Had the distance, but off to the right, and they come up empty. You've got Harry Boatswain at tackle. You've got Derek Deese replacing Ralph Tam at guard. As Steve Young throws, and John Taylor was the intended receiver. Beekert comes up with the deflected pass, and the Raiders get a huge break, an interception at the 30-yard line.
Beekert had a big drop. He was beyond the intended receiver, got the deflection.
Double tight end set, 3rd and 2 at the 22. Williams, the tailback. He takes the toss, cuts it back inside, stopped for near no gain by Gary Plummer.
Here it comes right over the top. It's curling over the upper lip of the stadium.
That or barbecue smoke.
I don't think so.
4th and 2 from the 22, and Hostetler throwing, and the catch is made. It was a little out in front of Tim Brown, but he reached for it. A great catch covered by Davis. Toy Cook replaces him, the former New Orleans Saint, who just signed with San Francisco. 3rd down and 3. Hostetler protected well. The catch is made over the middle. Touchdown, Tim Brown.
Well, it's only fitting that Tim Brown gets the touchdown because he kept it alive with that 4th down reception.
Well, I'll tell you one man you have got to cover when you play the Raiders is Tim Brown. You can't lose him in the traffic.
2nd and 11. 49ers lead by 7. They give it to Ricky Waters, and he gets ridden down by Eddie Anderson.
Off the bench and play well.
And it's amazing, deep and great in the whole salary cap situation, and they just keep on rolling on 3rd down and 3. Ricky Waters makes the catch out of bounds. That's a 1st down, pushed out there by Bates. 3rd down, 5. Good protection. And Jones drops it. He had it right in his hands. 4th and 5. You don't want to pooch punt it, really. A field goal in this win, who knows? So they go for it on 4th and 5 from the 31. And Steve Young with the middle opening up like the Red Sea takes it to the 9-yard line.
He's really backing off.
Yeah, Patrick Bates gets that rare opportunity to take on a quarterback.
1st and goal at the 8. 5:48 to go in the half. And the catch is made at the 5-yard line, and it is Jerry Rice who comes that close to tying Jim Brown. Tight formation here, and they send Jerry in motion. They give it to Ricky Waters. Touchdown, 49ers.
Boy, there is a total breakdown of the Raiders' defense. Talk about breaking containment.
2 scrambles, the key to that drive on the part of this man, Steve Young, who
Klaus Wilmsmeyer holding. And Wilmsmeyer did a decent job to get it down, but the kick is off to the left. Hold down. So you're thinking about maybe going to the NFL, right?
Well, we made the cover of Sports Illustrated. That was about it.
On 1st and 5, after the penalty was against the 49ers, the catch is made by James Jett. Play clock ticking down to 3. And Haas gets the play off. Excellent protection. Comes back, throws it underneath. Ismail. And the great move. Does he get into the end zone? Not quite. Out at the 1.
what a move by the Rocket.
Look at the acceleration by Ismail after he heads to the sideline.
This is the move I like.
Right here, look at the...
Eric Davis is lost.
And through the middle, Napoleon McCallum for the touchdown. Well, this one is living up to all of the advanced billing. What a first half. 3:07 to go in the half, and it's now 20-13.
Blocked a punt. He recovered a couple of fumbles and earned big bucks when he came to the Raiders.
At the 34, Ricky Waters. And out of bounds he goes after picking up a prime time. It is 2nd down and 9 with 2 minutes to go in the half. 49ers up by 6. Young, perfect pass. Ricky Waters, great touch on the pass, out of bounds. And he's the backup to Waters, who's back in the game. It is 2nd down and 3 at the 16-yard line. And Waters has to reverse his field. They close him down at the 23-yard line. As well on the Lexus halftime report. On 3rd and 11, the handoff to Mark Logan, who takes it down to the 15-yard line. The 49ers have a pair of timeouts remaining, as do the Raiders. All of the 28 teams at one time or another. 33-yard attempt now for Bryan, and he bangs it through.
Oh, you think he's not glad to get that one behind him?
A lot going on at the half. Dan Marino, among others, will be speaking with him. It's halftime. It's 23-14 49ers. Back with the Lexus halftime report after this word from our ABC station. Jerry Rice split to the right. He's caught 4 tonight for 96 yards and a touchdown. And Young looks over in that direction and holds that mark, the former Jet, and Rice within 5. On 1st and 10, Young! And again, it's Rice at the 43 of the Raiders.
I know we keep talking about guys like Jerry Rice and Don Maynard. Sorry.
We're back to 1st and 10 from the 43. And Young to the 34.
Close to a first down, be a little short.
Made a good move to fake out McDaniel at 2nd down and 1 at the 34. Young, again, that elusiveness paying off, but at the 41-yard line, it's McLaughlin. Both come out to the left side with Jerry in the slot.
They've moved Anthony Smith up there on Boatswain.
Young looking Rice's way, looking Taylor's way as well, and it's 2nd and 21 from the 17. 9-point 49er lead. Hostetler, and it's Ismail dropping the football. 3 to 14, San Francisco. Play clock is down to 3. Hostetler fires over the middle, wide open 35-yard line is James Jett. He is still short of the first down.
Put him into the movies,
so to speak. 2nd and 5, flag down. Young, ankle tackled up at the 46. 1:20 to go in the third. 49ers up 23 to 14. 1st and 10 from the 43, and the catch is made. The flag is down. Brent Jones bumped down at the 15-yard line. 14, and Monday Night Football continues from San Francisco after this word from our ABC stations. Jerry Rice in the backfield. We have a 3rd and 3 at the 8-yard line. Taylor in motion. Young to throw. Looked at Rice. Looks again. Then throws. And it is caught in the end zone by Jones. Touchdown.
and they were trying to cover him with number 52, the linebacker number. It just does every time they get down there. They try to, with Mike Jones in the coverage.
Well, Steve Jones must have stood there for 6 or 7 seconds.
With their receivers, anything's possible. 2nd down and 2. Hostetler dumps it over the middle. It's batted into the air, intercepted by Dennis Brown. Ken Norton got a hand on it, batted it in the air. Brown with the pick.
Almost looked like it hit the official.
But he certainly has it under control when it touches the ground.
2 years ago, it's overturned, I think.
I'm not so sure.
Here's the reverse to Jerry Rice. And Jerry Rice trying to tie.
He does it.
Jim Brown, touchdown.
He does it. Well, what do you think of that?
And the 49ers as a group streaming down the field to congratulate him.
Ties the great Jimmy Brown. Jimmy Brown did 126 in 9 years. Jerry Rice does it 9 years in a game. Is that right?
Jerry in his 10th season. One and only Jerry Rice. The Raiders spent 1961 here at Candlestick Park. This was their home long before it became the 49er home. Flag down as Jackson came across. The ball is loose. A lot happening on this play, and Ricky is all over the place. He was into the backfield. He picks up the ball. He's at the 29. Let's see about the call.
Well, the snap comes to Hostetler. It looks like before he's ready for it.
And he's hurt.
The Bartolo family from Youngstown, Ohio. Still is the base of their real estate empire.
3rd and 3, and Young goes incomplete.
To the roster. Unusual in this day and age.
Doug Bryan, this will be a 41-yard attempt, and it is no good.
He's not been brilliant tonight, and he's going to have to prove himself at some point in time during this season.
From the 31-yard line, Vince Evans, the 39-year-old Vince Evans, is sacked back at the, didn't have a great running game, but they had a whole other kind of offense. The way Walsh had it set up, their passing game was in effect a running game.
They didn't have to play Buffalo in January.
Catch is made up at the 38-yard line by Rocket Ismail. A pro since '77 when he was drafted by the Chicago Bears. On 4th down, Vince goes down. And that's another sack back at the 38-yard line.
And Jerry Rice remains in the game, and I can only assume that it is George Seifert's wish to get this record behind them.
Albert Lewis is trailing him. And they're going to go his way. And
he did it!
The record.
He did it!
Good call, Dan. I wouldn't have thought they would do it. But it is behind them now. What a way to break it. He went up, he battled for it, came down with it.
They sent him in motion, and in the defensive backfield, Lewis trailed them, and it was Lewis with the coverage, but Jerry Rice is just unstoppable.
Well, if you stayed up late tonight and sacrificed a little sleep, you can tell everybody you saw it live. You saw NFL history in the making, and you saw it when it happened.
He took it away from one of the best defensive backs this game has ever had. Albert Lewis on the coverage. Glad I was here.
That is R.C. Owens of alley-oop fame with the hug.
Meanwhile, they're trying to get a conversion.
Rice tonight, that's 7 catches. ...169 yards, 2 touchdown receptions, and a rushing touchdown. And there it is, your new leaderboard. On the field or upstairs, they don't care.
No, they do not. What a move by... this is wonderful.
That's a great shot of the family.
Yeah.
History written here tonight at Candlestick Park. Steve Young had a big night. And the 49ers beat the Raiders 44-14. We'll see you next Monday. It's the Bears and the Eagles from Philadelphia. Until then, Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, Dan Deerdorf, Lynn Swan. Good night from Candlestick Park in San Francisco.